How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a heater, an absolute banger, if you will. Today I just want to talk about the reason why your dreams aren't coming to fruition. It's not your 9 to 5 that's killing your dreams, it's your 5 to 9. It's the same reason why I've started in the same place, in the same shoes as all of you, but I'm so much farther ahead. Take a look right here on my phone. It's 6:10 in the morning. And I've already showered. I've already posted a YouTube video. I'll pop that image up right here. And if you don't follow my Instagram and you want to see a deeper dive behind my life, behind the scenes of the camera, go ahead and follow it. I'll pop it up right here. That's my Instagram. If you'd like, you can drop a follow. But the point I'm trying to make is everybody else snoozing. I'm winning. I woke up early. I've already gotten my sleep. It's not like I don't sleep, but I've woken up early. I've chose to make the sacrifice of the pain. I've chosen to make the sacrifice of all the things which have got me here. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to hit these weights. I'm going to get moving on with my day. And I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. We'll talk more about why your 9 to 5 isn't the reason why your dreams are dying. But it's you killing your dreams during your 5 to 9. Let's go. You know, your 9 to 5 is actually more beneficial than it is harmful to you. Your 9 to 5 gives you capital that you can put into, that you can pour into your business or whatever dream / goal it is that you're going for in life. Your 9 to 5 is a lot more beneficial to you because without the capital, you won't be able to run ads, you won't be able to buy equipment, you won't be able to get started. Because let's be honest, not all businesses are free. And I would say no business that you want to start is free. When you hear all these gurus about, oh, you can get started for free. All you need is a phone. There you go, boom. Already. Not free. Some people are watching it on a computer. Some people are watching it on a garbage Motorola or whatever it is. Sometimes it takes just a tiny little upgrade in the phone. Some people already have the upgrade on the phone. But no one thing in your life to start up will be free. No business model, no plan will be free to start up. So if you hear any of these online gurus saying it's 100% free, you can start today. No, you can't. You got to pay for the Wi-Fi bill or at least go somewhere. Right? You got to go to the library or something to get the Wi-Fi. How do you get to the library? Well, the free way is to walk. But even then, you got to have some device to use it on. And I mean, not all libraries will let you access their computers and their internet for free. Some charge X amount for X time. $4 an hour or whatever it is. So it's not 100% free. To run a website on Shopify, you got to pay a monthly fee. To buy equipment, you need some money. To have internet, you got to pay the internet bill. Just keeping it 100 because a lot of these people out here don't keep it 100. And so that's why your 9 to 5 is beneficial to you. Not only that, your 9 to 5 is beneficial to you because it teaches you some skills that you absolutely need to learn in life. Can you learn them through doing certain things? Yes. Have there been people that have taken different routes and learned different things a different way? Yes, correct. There has been. But I'm letting you know that not everybody is an anomaly. They have the power to be an anomaly. They have a power to be standing out. They have a power to be a black sheep. But not everybody is an anomaly. And so, for a lot of people, your 9 to 5 is going to be very beneficial for you, not only for developing certain skills and giving you capital, but also by providing you with certain conversations, certain networking. I mean, there's certain people that I've met working back at a job that now I'm able to walk forward through life, and I have somebody that's part of my wings, under my wings, somebody that is part of my network. There's people that I've met There's people that I've had conversations with. There's people that have helped me and I've helped them. So your 9 to 5 can be very, very beneficial. But this isn't a video about how your 9 to 5 is beneficial, right? This is a video about how your 5 to 9 is the reason why your dreams ain't coming true. And I want to make this very clear. Your 9 to 5 isn't the reason. It's your 5 to 9. What you do before, if you wake up at 5 a.m., go to work at 9, you have a 4-hour period to crunch in a lot of work, a lot of grind, a lot of things. And of course, you'll have time to get ready in the morning and stuff, so I'll say even a 3-hour period. I'll give you an hour to get ready. Even sometimes some people don't even need an hour. So you can have 3 hours plus. What do you do after work? Your 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. at night. That's another 4-hour period that you have. And that 4-hour period is just as crucial as the first 3 to 4 hour period. It's just as crucial. What are you doing after work? If you wake up at 5 a.m., go to work at 9 a.m., get off at 5 p.m., and then grind until 9 p.m., and you utilize all the time that you have in between your 9 to 5, then by 9 p.m., you'll go to sleep, you'll get a healthy amount of good sleep, and still be able to wake up at 5 a.m. Life is so perfect because it's almost as if it was set up in a way that you can go to a 9 to 5, get capital, have days off still, but also have time in between your 9 to 5 and succeed. It's almost so perfect that I almost wonder, why haven't people done this more? Why haven't people taken advantage of this more? It's because people are lazy. A lot of people are lazy. And that's the truth of it. Was I once lazy in my life? Yes. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. Like I mentioned in my last video, or 2 videos ago. I'm not better than anyone. I just understand my worth. I just understand who I am. And understanding who I am allows me to execute the way that is needed, the way that I proceed to. I said, hey, listen, Chris, you gotta man up, bud. You gotta man up, bud. It's time to get the ball rolling. You're no longer a kid anymore. It ain't no more time for laying around, eating junk food, slacking, letting life pass me. No, it ain't that time no more, bud. I had to man up. I had to quit being lazy myself. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've been in the same shoes you're in. I've been in the same shoes as people worse than you're in. If you're watching this video, at least you're a step ahead of where I was. But we all come from somewhere, so I don't judge no matter what. And sometimes we need the contrast. Sometimes we need the people that are still asleep. Sometimes we need the people that are still working the job, right? Not everybody can be a millionaire. Not everybody can live the life they want. But some people's life that they do want is flipping a burger. The millionaire needs some gas in his car. Who's going to give him gas? You need a gas station. And if you need a gas station, need a gas station attendant. The millionaire's hungry. Who's going to feed him? Who's going to cook for him? Who's going to give him a hamburger? And it's just fine. I don't judge you if you work one of those positions. I don't judge you if you're fine with one of those positions. Matter of fact, I need it in my life. Everybody around us needs it in our lives. Some people are put here and they're just fine with cooking a burger every single day, flipping patties. That's the contrast of life. Some people are fine with that. And that's 100% okay. Listen, bud, I'm not harping you. I'm not mad at you at all. Matter of fact, I need you to cook me a meal. I'm so busy in my life, I need somebody to cook me a meal. I don't have the time to cook my own meal. Is there times where I do find myself cooking my own meal? Yes, sir. Is there times where I find myself cooking me a good dinner? Yes, sir. But I'm saying in life, we're not always guaranteed that time. And not only are we not always guaranteed that time, but we need that contrast, you know. We need somebody working the gas station in order to get gas, right? We need somebody flipping a burger in order for us to eat the burger, right? So, back to my original point. I didn't mean to yap off. I didn't mean to go off into Yap City, right? But my original point of your 9 to 5 is actually supplying you more than sucking or taking away from you. But it's how you are utilizing, it's how you're executing, it's how you are living your life around your 9 to 5, which depicts your future. That's the reason why your dreams ain't coming true, is because you are not utilizing your life, and you want to blame it on other people's problems. You want to blame it on other people's stuff. You want to blame it on everybody else and every other instance. Once you take accountability for being lazy, like I had to, like everybody else in this world has to, that has gotten to that place, once you take accountability that it's your fault and not your 9 to 5, not your employer's fault, then the snowball really gets moving, bud. Then the snowball gets going down the hill, bud. You know, we oftentimes, when we are in that lazy mindset, when we are in that blame everybody else mindset, that's the most negative, most down mindset, right? That's the most, hey, poor me, everybody's done me dirty. That's the lowest vibration. One of the lowest. And not taking accountability is not being responsible, inevitably. Not taking accountability isn't only harming your dreams and your higher self, but it's harming your health, it's harming your wealth, it's harming the abundance of life. Listen, anybody in the world could do this. Anybody in the world could have the life they desire. Anybody in the world could do all the things they want. But very few people will take that action. Anybody has the ability to, but very few people will take that action. And like I said, some people are happy being asleep. Some people are happy flipping burgers. Some people are happy gassing up the jet. Some people are happy building Rolls Royces. There's different levels, and some people are happy at each level of life. Some people are happy at, doing the simple things. Some people are happy of doing complex things. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you how the world is. I'm just telling you how the people are. I'm just telling you what the real truth situation of life is. Understand this, and you will not only have a sharper edge to your sword, but be able to move through life a lot easier. Sail the seas quicker. Understand this, and you'll break away all anchors stopping you from going forward, because you're now taking accountability of your life. And the only reason why you are in the spot that you're in your life is because you've put yourself there. Don't try and blame it on nobody else, even if it was out of your control for certain things. Even if certain scenarios weren't necessarily your fault. It's all your fault inevitably because you put yourself into your situation where you are. I understand if you're a kid watching this. You grew up, your parents decided to do a bad decision, and I'm not saying you were a bad decision, but I'm saying they made a bad decision to have a kid too early, or a kid while they were in need of money or in poverty, or a kid while they were struggling. No matter of fact, you're a blessing to them in their life. You're a blessing to everybody. You yourself are a blessing. Understand your worth. But I'm saying that some people aren't responsible and they've made a bad decision. They slept together one night, had a one-night stand, made a bad decision, slept together when they were, not in the best position in life. And that ain't your fault. But understanding, once you hit that age where you can pivot, then it becomes your fault. Where you are in your life is your fault. There's people younger than you and there's people older than you, both making a better life than you have. And you're sitting here, why? Why me? Why did life have to deal me so many bad cards? Why did Susie have to do this to me? Why did Bob, my employer, have to make me come cover an extra shift? Whatever it is in your life, it's your fault that you're not in the position where you want to be. Because you're not taking advantage of the time that you have. You're not using it as leverage in life to move you forward. You're not taking accountability for your actions. You're letting stuff slide and you're slacking. It's not your 9 to 5. It's not what I wrote right there on the board. Your 9 to 5 is not the reason why your dreams ain't coming true. It's your 5 to 9. It's the time you have down. It's not nobody else's fault why your dreams ain't come true. It's your fault for not utilizing that time and becoming responsible. Not harping you. I've been in the same situation as you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just telling you how it is. Get up and do some action. Now you have somebody telling you, hey bud, wake up. This video is telling you, hey bud, time to get going. Time to get moving in life. What you do on from now on is up to you. This is your message. This is a sent to you specifically for you to get up, get going. I believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. Because once I started believing in myself as my true worth, I understand now where I can go. I understand my true worth. Therefore, I can live up to it. I can go there and even farther. Because you don't understand your true worth. True worth is greater than a lot of people know. I encourage you to take that first step. I encourage you to get moving. I encourage you to take responsibility and accountability for your own actions, for what you do in your downtime, for what you do in life. And quit blaming it on everybody else. And let's see where you can go. You can go to the moon, Alice. You can go to wherever you want in life. You can have whatever you want in life. I encourage you to take that first step. If y'all enjoyed this YouTube video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, check out my other social medias if you want a bit more of me, and check out zenthis.us if you want to take a deeper dive in life. I have a whole bunch of free content on there, as well as I have some programs, some blueprints that you can really dive deeper in life. Be awoken, gain wisdom, live a better life, while doing it with like-minded people, having connections with like-minded people, and really change your life. Live the highest quality of health, the highest quality of wealth, the highest quality of relationships, the highest quality of abundance in life. You can have it all, but you must start and take that step. I'll see you in there, my friend. But until next time, have a good one, YouTube.